Hello and welcome to our awning. I'm sitting here after a really busy morning. We spent most of the morning pitching this up, and I'm sitting here right now chilling, looking around, thinking, oh my goodness, we not only packed for Spain, we brought our seasonal pitch with us. We towed our seasonal pitch with us all the way from Devon to Spain, and it really struck me, it really hit me. Because now I'm sitting here looking around thinking, how much is too much? Have we packed too much? And are you like us? When you go camping or touring, do you take your whole household with you? Well, our case is special because we live in a caravan, so we literally brought our household with us, and we brought our routines, and we really recreated our everyday life here in Spain. So join me in this video to see what are our favorite things we can't live without, what are the things we had to bring here just to feel settled, to feel at home. Give this video a like and check out what we brought. We've spent about an hour and a half pitching up and setting up our porch awning. Is that really the best use of our time and energy when we are staying on a beautiful campsite with its own beach? Many people would skip the awning altogether and head straight out to explore. But not us. We love our awning and we need it. For us, it's essential living and storage space, not just an add-on. Do you take your awning with you when you go touring, or is it just too much hassle? And this is why we started so early on in the morning, in the cold, because we wanted to have it done and be able to enjoy some hiking today when the sun is up. So the awning is looking pretty good. Here is a quick recap. When we first started, we forgot we only have a porch awning, and we started feeding it from here, and we didn't have to. It was so much easier when we started feeding it from here, and as you could see, we are used to certain roles when we are pitching up an awning. So Marek is always pulling and I'm always pushing. So at first we stood on the wrong side and we are confused. What do I do? This is not my role. Right, so Marek is doing the flooring and I'm about to start pegging, and then we will put our chairs and our air fryer and our stove inside. I'm so excited because this is such a beautiful place and we are here for 2 weeks, so it makes sense to put the awning up. And it's gonna be a lovely day. Just look at that. Look where we are. And very soon it will get much warmer. And we are by the sea. We are in the mountains and by the sea at the same time, which is our favorite location. Life is good. Life is good. And just like that, a few hours later, and loads of pegs later, and a few swear words later, we are all set up. Awning, bringing an awning was a good idea, and we really appreciate having it. Bringing this was plainly stupid, and we only put it up because we brought it all the way from England. And we wanted to free up the back seat of our car, so we put our windbreak up. We will see if it has any function. It gives us a bit of privacy. This pitch here between us and the neighbors, now it became really tight, so we doubt anyone would be able to park their van unless they come with a tent, because look, here are the boundaries, but now our windbreak is here. They have this massive tree, they have a post, so we doubt we'll have any immediate neighbors on this side. So it's been a busy morning, but it's all done. So now it's time to put our feet up and relax. And the question for you guys, do you use them? Do you bring them with you? Would you bring them all the way to Spain? Would you bring your windbreak on a holiday with you? And would you bring your awning? Some people love them, some people hate them. We personally love them. Look at our pitch. We spent most of this morning pitching up our awning and our windbreak, and then furnishing the inside of the awning. And only when it's all complete and up, you really realize the scale and the volume of the stuff we brought with us, and it's quite scary. First things first, why did we bring an awning with us? Well, it doubles up our living space, it's our cooking space, it's our chilling space, and it gives us a choice. And it actually gives us a choice and a chance to spend time separately. We are not stuck in one room. So this is nice. And remember, we came to Spain for 3 months, not a week or 3 weeks. We came here for 3 months. So space matters. Would you bring an awning with you on a trip like this? Or maybe it's too much hassle, you know, traveling with this, storing this, pitching up, taking down. And we will do it multiple times this winter. We have quite a lot of stuff there, but I will explain myself in a minute. A windbreak. This is another important thing for us, and this is something that we need to set the boundaries of our pitch, because we like privacy. And when we had the dog, we were always saying we need windbreaks for the dog, but we really like them. And this is a busy site, and currently this pitch next to us is empty, but it won't be like that forever. So yeah, we like clear boundaries of our pitch, and we like a bit of privacy, and I think it has a reason, you know, it has a rationale. We live in a public place. For most of the year we live on a campsite. We are surrounded by campers. We live in a shared space, almost in a public area. That's why we appreciate clear boundaries of our household and our pitch. Okay. Get ready for some hoarders confessions. Like, you know, when you talk to hoarders who have too much stuff, they always have an explanation. They always say, oh, we need this, I need that. This is not junk, I need it. Okay, so what we brought with us? We are in Spain, we are in a country which is famous for amazing food, but we still brought our stove and our air fryer to be able to cook our favorite meals. We forgot the table for air fryer, but as you can see, we improvised. So yeah, Spanish food is lovely. Restaurants are quite affordable, but we are not able to eat in restaurants every day. So we will be cooking at home. Well, I will be cooking at home. The next thing which we brought is a coffee machine. And yeah, we like good coffee, and we are not going to pay for coffee in the coffee shops every day. We did buy Spanish coffee for our coffee machine, and I wonder how many of you take a coffee machine when you go touring or camping. Come on, don't be shy, confess. We also have our barbecue, which we haven't used because there is a ban. You are not allowed to use such barbecues on this site. We have 2 sets of chairs, because we need 2 sets, don't you? So these are our home chairs. And these are our beach chairs, which are handy, lighter, you know, they have straps, so you can just throw them on your arm, and they are so much easier to carry. They are smaller and lighter than those. So these are good for moving around with them, taking them on a walk to the beach or a picnic, and these are really comfortable to sit on. That makes sense. And of course I brought my yoga mat because I like practicing yoga. This is our beach mat, and these are our backpacks for hiking, which we don't even unpack anymore. They are here on standby, always ready to use. So yeah, back at home I practice yoga, so I brought a yoga mat with me. But now we are in Spain, maybe this is an opportunity to try something different, try another activity. No, maybe it's the age thing, but definitely me and Marek, we like to keep our routines. We like to live our normal everyday life, even when we travel and even when we are in a different country. We simply take our home and take our lifestyle and take our routine with us. Is that crazy? So this is my observation and this is my reflection after a morning which we spent on pitching up the gear to make ourselves feel settled and to feel at home, to feel that this is our pitch. Are we mad? Well, you tell me in the comments, and please share if you are like with us. When you travel, do you take half of a household or even the whole household with you, just like we did this time? We love Spain, but we like our everyday life too. So I'm looking forward to reading your comments. I wonder if you take an awning with you. Maybe you have a different setup. This is a porch pole awning. Maybe an air awning would be better, or a canopy with side walls, just like our neighbors have. The whole setup, it took us about 2 hours to pitch up and to, you know, claim this piece of land. It took us 2 hours. I think it's worthwhile. Soon we'll have to pack it back again in a car. I may change my mind by then. Anyway, guys, always a pleasure to be with you and share experiences and talk to you, and hopefully I will hear from you in the comments. If you've enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.